Continuing my review, if you like, of the mics I've used for doing these covers, short covers as I do, using different mics. Here we are. Another 3. Well, we've kind of done this one before, but hey. Let me just position them so you can see. Now, my goodness. This one weighs a ton. I wasn't going to set it up, but I thought, you got the power supply, you've got a cable like you wouldn't believe, and all the rest of it. But anyway, I've done so because it's worth it, I think. Well, you'll be used to the SV33, which you can hear now. I'm going to go on to this one. What is it with Sennheiser and their names? Well, it's me. This is the E945. I don't know what it costs. I think around about 100 to 200, is it? E945, anyway. Here I am on the E945, and what do I notice immediately? Well, first thing I notice is that at the top. My God. More to say on that later. It did occur to me, just to let you know, if I turn this down, if it doesn't crackle too badly, I turn the treble down, turn the treble down, turn the treble down, turn the treble down. There the treble's down a fair bit, about 20, what it is? What do you say? 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Turn it down completely. It's a treble completely off. Treble completely off. Put the treble back where it is, because I'm not doing that. I've reviewed this already, I think. So there we are. That's the Sennheiser, whatever it is. And then moving on to the mighty Rode Classic 2. Let me go back on the 33. I've learnt to stab my mute buttons very quickly, because if you do it at all slowly, you get all sorts of noises. Yes, I'm persevering for the moment. Put it the right way round. Of course, meant to be in a shock mount, but I couldn't, sorry. And meant to have a pop filter, so I'm going to be careful. Ooh, I can hear the thunder. So now I'm on the road. Now I'm on the road. Now I'm on the Rode Classic 2. Now I'm on the Rode Classic 2. I'm going to do the same thing there. I'm going to take the treble down a bit. Now I'm on the Rode Classic 2 with the treble taken down to 2 o'clock. Now I'm on the Rode Classic 2 with the treble taken down to 2 o'clock. I think I'm going to say a bit about what I notice now, in case I forget, later. Yeah, there's something big. Put the treble back, leave them all flat now. Something big about this one. But I find it a bit disturbing after a while, that continuous stuff at the top there. There's something big about it, and I'll tell you what I thought when using it. I'm on the 33. What I noticed immediately with the 33 is, of course, there isn't that, the clarity is there at the top, there isn't that accentuation. And there seems to be a kind of a firmness in the lower parts of my voice. Whereas the other one's a bit more old school. The large diaphragm, 1 inch. Going to the, how long does it take me? 945, I'm just about to see. Now I'm on the 945, which sounds a bit hollow. Now I'm on the 945, bring it in a bit closer. Now I'm on the 945. Okay, what I'm going to do is, obviously edit the video. I'm going to sit and listen to the clips I've put, and you'll be listening to them hopefully as well. And then I shall discuss what I notice, or what I noticed when using them as well, afterwards.
When I think about those nights in Montreal, get the sweetest thoughts of you and me. Memories of love above the city lights. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. My honeysuckle rose. We packed in the morning, I stared out the window. I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door. I didn't stand in your way. Oh, stop. Never wanna live without you, babe. I just wanna stop. The world ain't right without you, babe. I just wanna stop. I never wanna live without you, babe. I just wanna stop. I don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, and it's so much sweet when you start running. I'm left in the rain without closing the door. You're left in the rain without closing the door.
Okay. Firstly, this one I just find so easy to use. Notice my positioning in the videos. There's been no jiggery pokery with things apart from reverb, bit of delay on one of them. And occasionally, if I've been really done that, I might go to the waveform and bring that down a bit because it just, but no compression. Just very easy to use. I noticed with this one, it could have been me, it could have been I hadn't got it quite in the right place, but it certainly felt a bit hollow. It was a bit grainy, rocky to me, so maybe it was good for rock. Maybe it's designed to be held. May as well immediately. Maybe it's designed to be held there. There you see that fills in that hollowness a bit, but with a kind of boo 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 boo. And I noticed that the slightest movement away, I was a bit like, oh, particularly when listening back, I'm thinking, have I got that in the wrong place? Because with the other mics, I'm used to being able to do stuff like that, and it doesn't really, as you can hear, if you go off axis or in different places, it alters a lot. So maybe they've designed it for being very close. And I noticed, yes, also that some of that seemed to, again, it's that sharp edge. So for me, too ragged, man, for me. Might work for you. Back on the 33. What did I notice with this? The Rode. Thunder, sorry about that. What can I do? Well, put it in the stand. I enjoyed it, but I got tired of it. Again, being a condenser is much more tolerant of doing this kind of thing. I felt, I can just move as I wish. Good. I mean, really, what do you think? What a lot of faff. That, carried this thing to the school with a power supply, which you see if you watch my other review. You've got to fit this umbilical cord to it, which goes into the power. It's long as well. It's all coiled up here. Goes into the power supply. You have to plug the power supply into the mains, and then you plug a XLR from the back of the power supply into the desk, and then mount this in its thing. And then most stands can't handle it. They start drooping, which is lovely, and it's lovely. So I'm thinking, what a lot of faff, really. And for the end result, I like it initially, but I get tired of it. So there we are. There we are, back on the 33, which I noticed, just very, very easy to do all this kind of stuff, very smooth. If I want to get closer, get closer, get closer, get closer. I want to go low, if I want to go low. But it seems to keep a clarity and a firmness around there, which I like. And the top not accentuated, but fast. So, well, there you go. Currently, I'm not sure, about 2,500, I think. This, no longer current. When I bought it 10, 15, probably 15, 20 years ago, about 1,500. It is meant to be a replica, I believe, of one of the classic, replica-ish, one of the classic Neumanns from back in the day. So this is something I'd like to explore. Are all those classic old mics really? Let me have a few, please. Let me put them through their paces and see if it's all baloney, and whether or not something like this just wipes the floor with them in truth. If you like your character, but do you like your character, and on whose voice? Anyway, it's enough of that. So, there we go. Just going to check my little list here. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Don't think I have. See you next time.